I can go see if it's working. You probably could too. Here we go. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to The Den, the athletic stadium here at Christ Presbyterian Academy, CPA, on the campus of CPA on the south side of campus for this evening's big matchup. It's a District 9 AAA championship game between the visiting Lipscomb, Mustangs and your CPA Lions. These teams, district foes for the last time tonight. CPA will move on to 12 AA next season in District 12 and different teams in the regular season. These teams have been rivals for many years. So tonight, they could meet in the region level too, but this last district matchup for Lipscomb and CPA, both clad in purple. Lipscomb wearing all purple with a little bit of yellow gold trim. CPA you see there in white, trimmed in purple tonight. Lions come in as the host, having defeated Lipscomb last time they played a few weeks back, 3-1. Lions are led by Coach Brett Armstrong, assisted by Tom Gilman, John Wilkinson, and Danny Keck. Tom Gilman, those of you who've been around CPA for any length of time know he actually started the soccer program here at the academy, and Gilman has returned to assist of late Coach Brett Armstrong. I think Coach Gilman actually responsible, I believe, for getting arranging for Coach Armstrong to come over anyway. It's a long story there, but good to have the coaching staff that we have for CPA. Lions lost in a heartbreaking game a year ago in the district semifinal, and we're done. And they will hope to advance on. Well, they actually have advanced on to region. They'll play in the region game Tuesday regardless. The only question is, will it be home or away? If you win tonight, win the district, you get to host the region game. That region next round, first game of the region. And then if you lose, you have to go away. So you don't want to do that. Lipscomb, on the other hand, is coached by Nathan Proffitt. He's the head coach, assisted by Stefano Bakioki, and I have a host of student managers. They will be led up top by Chris Cho, number 12. He'll be their primary weapon on offense of the 11 starters for Lipscomb. Cho will be one who is formidable, one the Lions will need to keep an eye on. He's number 12, so watch for number 12, Cho, for Lipscomb. CPA has a multi-pronged offensive attack, a number of players who can put the ball in the net. From Grady Sutton, the junior, plays up top. Josh Russell, another who's been a weapon. Of course, the sophomore J.R. Osborne, Troxel, Presley, a number of guys who will be able to put the ball in to the back of the nylon. And they're led on the defensive side by Walker Hagan in goal and a strong back line. That includes Taylor Collins, Chance Meyer, Sean Russell. I said Sean Russell earlier. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say Josh Russell plays up top more. And then Joe Trice, a junior, also on the back. So the Lions are hosting this game. It's an exciting evening, and it's a very lovely, beautiful, mild spring evening there. You see the team warming up. Across the way, this is Phil Newman, by the way, Director of Communications here at the Academy. Along with Sam Pomerico. Sam is a Belmont student, soon to be a Belmont junior. He was assisting with our production. Great to have Sam alongside. Now you see in the middle there the teams with the referees doing their thing. Jose Duribe, you'll see, we can zoom in on him. You'll see, I think he is the head referee, the center ref as it were. There he's on the right. You see Jose there with the shock of wisdom, their gray hair. I can say that because I know Jose. And there's Coach Armstrong in the black shirt and hat, cap. Coach Gilman with his back to us in the jeans. Coach Proffitt on the left for Lipscomb. The captains are out now. The referee on the far left is who's follically challenged, Jess Erickson. I know Jess, too, so I can say that about Jess. And he's one of the AR's assistant referees tonight, along with Tim Stewart there in the middle. Tim, well, it looks like, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. Tim, actually, I think Stewart in the middle there is the head referee. He appears to be explaining the rules and his expectations to both teams. I believe he'll be the center ref, and it looks, well, maybe not. Anyway, we'll see. Three referees are lined up there, explaining to the captains what they expect for this evening. If you're new to soccer, well, the basic idea, 11 versus 11, and try to put the ball in the net, keep your opponent from doing the opposite. There'll be a number of key situations tonight that they call set pieces, corner kicks, goal kicks, free kicks, that often decide games. That's one of the keys, in fact, that CPA mentioned earlier when we interviewed some of the guys before the game. They said they've got to really do well defending set pieces tonight against Lipscomb to have success. And also they need to defend the counterattack from Lipscomb to avoid an upset. CPA would have to be favored on paper tonight in this soccer game. Lions won 3-1 last time, but they are a bit better than that. That game they got up 3-0 early. That's what one of the keys that Coach Armstrong has said. If the Lions can come out and pounce and get ahead in this game early, it tends to take the opponent out of the game and makes it hard to come back. We are moments away from introductions. Tonight we'll have 40-minute halves. And, of course, this is a playoff game, so we will go on to overtime and potentially even PKs if we need to settle the outcome. Must have a winner tonight. No ties in the postseason. Coach Mike Elson just walked behind us here, the athletic director at the Academy. He's here in the booth. A couple of parents helping out to our left in the PA area. There's one right there you may hear, Kevin Hagan, and along with Scott Hewerman, CPA dads and soccer parents, along with Derek Pentico. He'll be over there too. 9A district, what we're playing in. Also want to make note that the CPA baseball team is playing right now live as we speak, if you're watching this game live. Top of the third, no score against Lipscomb in the district title game. So we have two district championship games between CPA and Lipscomb being played tonight. The guys are playing over at, I think, Shelby Park, if memory serves, in East Nashville. And so it's definitely a purple. The winners tonight in baseball and soccer in the district will be purple-clad teams, one way or the other. Teams getting their last-minute instructions. You see there, Coach Brett Armstrong giving the team some pointers. We did see the team meeting earlier, about an hour ago. They had a meeting. Landon Meyer, an alum from last year, spoke to the team, inspired them a little bit with some words. And also Luke Dyson, 2 years ago, class of 2011, is also in the house and was able to say hi to some of his buddies. His brother Caleb Dyson is on the roster. Caleb would be a sophomore, I believe. Let me get that right. I think he's a sophomore. I lose track of the year sometimes. Anyway, we'll go down the starters real quickly for CPA. We'll wait till they announce them, and then we'll just piggyback off that. Anchored by Hagan. In goal, he'll be wearing the red uniform, number 1 on the chest. There's Coach Jay Wilkinson with his back to us, talking to the officials about something. I presume he's not giving them any cash. That wouldn't help anyway. It's a big week at the Academy with a lot going on, including AP exams in the high school. Seniors basically finished, except for the AP exams. And they'll be back next Friday, week from tomorrow, for the Almost Alumni Cookout, senior picture in their college shirts, I think graduation practice and other fun stuff. Big day tomorrow here at the Academy, too. It's Grandparents' Day in the elementary school. CPA grandparents, special friends will come and have a special program, visit their grandchildren's classrooms, have a musical production at 10:30, which, by the way, will be broadcast online on the same network. So if you're a grandparent or a parent, somebody out of town of an elementary school student and want to tune in, 10:30 a.m., come to the CPA channel on Play on Sports, and you'll be able to see that live and on demand. There come the officials and the starting players out to the middle. Very quiet here in the den. The bottom bottom section of the stands is actually not too bad in terms of numbers. It's a gorgeous night, really breezy, sunny. Rain was in the forecast potentially, but no sign of that yet.
Welcome to tonight's 9A AA District Championship game between Lipscomb Academy Mustangs.
There's the voice of Kevin Hagan, CPA parent, doing PA tonight. I'm going to test our broadcast here.
Please rise for our invocation, followed by the national anthem. Our invocation tonight will be led by CPA Athletic Director Mike Elson.
Coach Elson will pray in a moment.
Would you pray with me, please? Most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to play soccer here in the stadium. And Father, we pray a blessing over the players, the officials, and the coaches. We pray for safety for our players, both for Lipscomb Academy and for CPA. Father, we pray for our attitudes tonight, both on the field and in the stands. We're two Christian schools, and with that comes responsibility to honor you. And Father, we pray that you would be glorified tonight in this championship game of soccer. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Here come the starters. Announced for both teams. Lipscomb first. Armstrong is the keeper. Harris. Number 7, Vandervoort. Chris Cho, wearing number 9, not 12, actually. My bad there. He's a senior. Newbie, number 10, a freshman. Belzer, number 13, a sophomore. Senior Brant Mason is 15. Bearden is 20, also a senior. Stone Haley is a junior, number 21. Reed Weber, 22, a basketball player. And Saban, 23, is a junior. CPA starters will be announced. There's Alyssa Curtis down below. I see her walking in the stands. CPA alum. Hagan, number 1, in goal for your Lions. Troxel, number 4, will play midfielder. Presley, 5, will play right mid, outside mid. Osborne, number 7, the sophomore, he'll play midfielder as well. Collins will play defender, number 9. Russell, number 10, will defend. He'll move up sometimes, too, and attack. Well, Russell's actually a left midfielder, my bad. A couple of Russells out there, 10 and 11. There's 15, Harrison Myers, freshman midfielder. Grady Sutton, 17. Joe Trice, 27, is a junior. I missed a couple there. Sorry about that. We'll also see tonight for the first time this season Jake Brown, who's a sophomore, came to CPA this year from Franklin High School, has not been eligible until tonight. there is a waiting period there when you transfer schools, and he has fulfilled that period and quite likely get in the game tonight. Number 29, I think, Jake Brown. So watch for Jake to get some action as well. We may see Spencer Hagan, too. May or may not. He's had some injury issues with a shoulder. I think it was AC joint or AC something rather. So he could go. I think Coach Armstrong said he could go if needed, but they're hoping if the Lions play their game the way they are capable of playing, this game shouldn't be close enough on paper anyway to merit to bringing in Spencer's been playing very well this season. There you go. There's Lipscomb doing their huddle. Then you see CPA getting their starting 11 picture. Tradition in soccer. There's Coach John Wilkinson. That's a tradition in international soccer. You take a shot on the field of your starting 11. So it's good to see that tradition carried on here at the high school level in Tennessee. Beautiful, beautiful night as Jump plays Van Halen's Jump. That's what CPA hopes to do, is jump out early, jump on Lipscomb early, put this game away. That would be their desire, the Lions, to get up big. Coach Armstrong told us the other day, if you saw the video clip perhaps on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, Coach Armstrong told us that they want to go at you. They really want to attack. And the Lions, as we mentioned a few moments ago, have a number of offensive weapons who can score. And their idea would be that if you want to beat CPA, you got to score 3 or 4 goals to have a chance. That's their hope. They're a run-and-gun type soccer team. It's an exciting, up and down, fast-paced brand of soccer. On the other end, we mentioned earlier, too, that Lipscomb will counterattack. So the Lions have to watch the counterattack and be careful not to get caught on a quick run the other direction. And we'll also watch on set pieces, free kicks, goal kicks, and corner kicks. Lions will be key for them to defend those well. Lipscomb kicking off, going left to right, and we're underway. 40 minutes on the clock. Lions attacking right away. Lipscomb plays it out. Stolen by Russell almost. Now it's Lipscomb who controls and plays it over to the right side. Up the side, picked off by Russell, but it's controlled by Lipscomb's Bearden. Free kick called against the Lions. Lipscomb will take it. See Presley there, number 9, Max Presley. Number 5, rather, making his way back to the midfield. Up top is 17, Sutton, the junior. Fast, big offensive weapon for the Lions playing up top. See, will play one forward with the midfielders overlapping and supporting him, becoming offensive weapons themselves. Good header there away by Meyer. Play back to Lipscomb, though. They have it. Little miscommunication right there by the Lions. Trying to get down the wing. Cut off nicely, though. Coming across to cut that ball off was Collins from the center for CPA. So it's a throw-in for Lipscomb. No score early on. A minute gone. Crowd now filing in. Good crowd on the way in. Headed out nicely there by Troxel. Lipscomb plays it in, though. It's onside, but cleared away by Sean Russell, number 11. Or is that E.J. Russell? I may be confused here on Russell. I don't have the right. There's no number 11 on my roster. I'll get that figured out momentarily. Lipscomb plays it all the way back there. Keeper Dowling Armstrong, who clears it way up past midfield. Won there momentarily by Troxel and out of bounds off of the Lions. That's Joe Trice on the far side playing right defender for CPA. Inside, it's Chance Meyer. There he is, Chance playing the ball. Out of bounds again. Throwing down the line, headed up by Trice, out of bounds. Lipscomb will have the throw. Long one toward the center, all the way to Walker Hagan, the keeper, who corrals it easily, and he will look to punt. It's a drop kick toward the right side. On rushing there is Presley, but he can't quite get there, the junior, out of bounds. Throw in for the Mustangs. Out of bounds that time off of Troxel. Now they'll track back. The Lions will track and try to defend and take the ball away. Here's a header in toward Cho. And Cho almost able to win it, but not quite. That one's played up. A long shot that time taken by Seth Saban, the junior, over the goal to the right. Not really much harm there for Hagen. Easy to deal with. Number 11 for us. Sean Russell. Okay, I was right. It was Sean Russell, number 11, not 14. Okay. So Sean Russell, number 11. Josh Russell, number 10 for CPA. Here is Lipscomb controlling, looking for it to win through the midfield, but it's taken away by Troxel. Nice stop by Troxel back to Harrison Myers. Myers up to Osborne. Osborne makes a move toward the center. Osborne goes too far, looking for the on-rushing Presley, but Osborne's pass was a little bit in front of Presley there, and it went all the way back to Dowling Armstrong. Armstrong brings it out uncontested all the way to the top of the 18 box, the penalty box. That's over the head of Russell, Sean Russell. Throw in taken to Cho. Cho has it. Nice little give and go of the throw in. Here's a little wall pass attempt. Cut off, but it's Lipscomb controlling Cho. Still dangerous right now, but played away finally that time by the Lions' Taylor Collins, out of bounds, off of Lipscomb. Dangerous ball right there. Chance Meyer, 12, was fighting hard to defend, and then he got help from Meyer. Out of bounds off Harrison Myers, grabbed by the hand there by Seth Saban. Here's Saban throwing in. Actually, no, it'll be Saban giving it to Newby. Newby throws it in. Headed. Funny situation there. Inadvertent went into the arms, basically, of Russell. Nice job by Hagen right there coming out to capture that shot. Well, more of a cross, probably. More of a centering cross, not really a shot. But Hagen came out quickly and caught it in mid-flight. Lipscomb throw in. 35 minutes now to go, 5 gone in this first half of action. District title game, District 9A AA. Crowd still filing in. It's decent-sized crowd. Students down to our right supporting the Lions. Here's Lipscomb, though, controlling. Cutting through there for Lipscomb was Harris, B.J. Harris, on the left side, number 3, played out by Trice. Throw in coming up for Lipscomb. No score early. Throw to the middle. Headed out, but it comes to dangerously to Lipscomb's Harris. Now here's Harrison Myers up to Russell. Back to Harrison Myers. Myers will look to set something up. Looking for some space. Can't quite find it. It's knocked away by Lipscomb back to a defender. Over to Harris. Harris has it for a moment. Still has it. Defended by Troxel. Now Harrison Myers comes in. It's played up by Trice. Trice looking for Grady Sutton. Now here's Myers. He thighs it. But it's played up to Seth Saban right there. Now almost out of bounds. Out of bounds. They're going to say off of the Lions. It's controlled by Vandervoort. Number 7 right there. Here's Newby throwing it in toward Vandervoort. He heads it guarded by Russell. Cho. Ball bounces around. They're going to say a handball off of Cho. Oh, now Cho comes up gimpy. Chris Cho, number 9. Ball hit his hand inadvertently. They called it, and then he came up limping. So we'll see if he's okay. He's looking at his left ankle or shin area. Long ball played up, though, toward taken by Lipscomb. Here comes Harris the other direction, but now it's won back by the Lions. End-to-end action so far. No real flow for either team in terms of offense. It's just kind of a lot of giveaways so far, or takeaways, if you will. Ball bounces back to the Lions' Collins. Collins over to Russell, now looking for his brother. There's Osborne up to almost. Osborne tried to find the speedy Josh Russell right there, and they want to throw in. Here's Osborne's throw in towards Sutton. Out of bounds off of Lipscomb. Played out there by Brant Mason, 15, who's one of the center backs. Here's some space for Troxel. Troxel will switch it across, looking for Presley, but it's cut off. Here's Cho, but taken away by the Lions. Saban up to Vandervoort, now looking for Cho. Cho heels it, nice pass to Vandervoort, and he goes through looking for Harris. Harris will get there, he's speedy. Well, it'll be close. Nice job by Walker Hagen to get out there showing his speed. The sophomore Hagen Or he's a freshman, actually. Let me get that right. He's a sophomore. Okay. I knew that. Nice job by the keeper. 32 minutes to go. 8 gone in the first of 2 halves. Hence the definition of a half. Played out that time by the Lions. Meyer, I believe it was. Yep, one of the center backs. Meyer. Here's Hagan going up high to take that one. Saban was in there challenging for it. Here is Osborne trying to win possession. Will he? Yes, he does to Presley. Presley looking for Sutton. Sutton is going to try to get there. Sutton almost there, not quite. Here's Harrison Myers trying to control. Myers will shield off. Nicely done by Harrison. He keeps possession back to Troxel, now over to Presley. Presley will cross, I think perhaps. He does. Looking for Russell. What a header. Over the goal, though. Nice play. Max Presley with a lovely cross into the center. And the headband wearing Josh Russell there got a head on it. But it went over the goal, I believe, through the uprights, if I saw that one right. Thank you. Out goes Troxel. In comes whom? That is Trapnell. Number 6, the junior, is in the game at midfield. Or maybe stopper, let's see. For the Lions. Headed by Osborne toward Myers, but now it's going to be the aforementioned Trapnell to Presley. Nice move by Presley. He gets fouled, maybe. Yes, they call it. Good little kind of a stutter step move there by Presley, and he got tripped up. By the way, we apologize if our camera is a little bit skewed. We're trying to do the best we can with our window and our camera tripod, so if it's a little bit off kilter, we apologize for that. Bear with us, please. We'll try to get you as much of the action as we can here on camera. 30 minutes now, 20 seconds, almost 10 minutes gone. Here's a cross by Osborne, up in the air. Russell has his head on it. Over the goal, though. Russell couldn't quite get over that ball, but it was dangerous. A good chance there for the Lions. The cross by Osborne and Josh Russell, the header on it. We should mention now that this field is narrow. It's definitely a football field length, or rather width. So for soccer standards, it could easily be 20 yards wider, and it'd be a lot better for these players. CPA loves to play the ball wide, but here it's difficult. Here's Osborne heading it toward Russell, but it's going to go out of bounds, I believe, yes. Difficult for CPA to play the width when the field is so narrow, so they'll have to adjust their game a little bit. Saban looks for the middle, but there's Meyer to cut it off and out of bounds off of Lipscomb. Here comes Russell to Russell up the side. Nice header, though, by the right defender for Lipscomb, who was Chad Newby, the freshman. So younger players getting some action on both sides tonight, Lipscomb and CPA. There's a little flick on by Myers, but no, it's at the Cho now. Cho tries to flick it in the general direction of Vandervoort, but goes out of bounds. CPA will throw it in. Left-footed, booming cross that time by Collins, the lefty. Presley will get there. Will he get there? Not quite. Presley not quite able to beat the defender there. In that case, it was Brant Mason who got there first. Throw in. There is the flip throw taken by Sutton. Nicely done. Grady Sutton, you may have seen that before. It's called a handspring throw in sometimes, or a flip throw. Here's the cross back in. Trice. Oh, Armstrong, nice save. It was almost over his head, and Russell would have gone on it for probably an easy goal at that point. Off the side of the foot of Dowling Armstrong into the crowd. No, the ball must be returned. You can't keep that soccer ball. Wouldn't that be fun? Russell, chests on it. Chest by Osborne. Back toward Russell, but it's going to be cut off. 28 minutes to go here. 12 gone. Not the way you want to start if you're CPA. CPA wanted to start this game faster with some goals. They haven't really taken advantage yet. There's Trapnell to Presley. Presley looking for some room. Inside, Sutton to Myers. Myers, little back heel. Nice. Osborne, though, cut off. Myers will blast it from there. Oh, that almost got in. That was to the right, or the left, rather, of the keeper, and Armstrong was barely able to reach across his body and snag that one out of the air. Nice attempt by Myers. Harrison Myers there lost it initially, got it back, and just cranked one. He's got a strong leg, as does Osborne, as does several players for CPA. Foul called against Trapnell, looks like there. Lipscomb will have a free kick from a fairly dangerous spot in the field. Not perilous yet, but halfway between midfield and the goal. Walker Hagan directing traffic from his back line. No wall at this point, just one man out there. That's Trapnell, I believe. Lions will mark man-to-man. Here comes the cross. Line drive. Dangerous off the foot of Myers. Chance for Lipscomb right here, but they won't capitalize. Trice will play it up and out of bounds. That ball bounced in for a moment. Looked like it could be a chance for Lipscomb if they get a leg on it, but they couldn't. 26.5 to go first half. No score. District title game. Big game for a lot of reasons. You want to win your district, first of all. And secondly, if you win this game, you get to host the region game next week instead of having to go on the road, if I'm getting that right. I think that's right. There is dangerous. Vandervoort will be fouled from behind. I don't think he meant to take him out that badly, but he did. He, being Sean Russell. So Vandervoort wins a free kick from just the penalty 18 extended to the right, almost to the sideline, touch line, and there we'll have, it'll be B.J. Harris coming over, number 3, to take the kick. Couple of guys, someone's yelling he's left-footed. It's going to be a bender inward. Here comes left-footed in bending, dangerous, but Hagan right there on his line and takes the ball out of the air. Here's Hagan with a long throw for Presley. What a throw. Max will try to maintain possession, attacking. He commits a foul right there. Presley called for the foul against Stone Haley, the junior, and Lipscomb gets the free kick. It'll be a pass to Haley. Haley tries to turn, but he's turning into Osborne. Out of bounds off JR. Now 25, so we're 15 minutes into this district title game from the Den. No score yet. CPA with the greater of the chances so far. 3 or 4 chances at goal. One by Myers. It was a dangerous ball taken out of the air by Dowling Armstrong, the keeper. 2 headers by Josh Russell. Here's a cross right to Hagan, though. That was dangerous. B.J. Harris tried to cross it, pull it back, and Hagan was there. Here comes Sutton trying to get under that one, but it's headed away by Brant Mason. Lions trying to get some flow here. Not yet. Osborne, can he win the ball? He'll foul, I think, inadvertently. Well, they're going to say play on, possession. It's an advantage. Ball maintained by Lipscomb. Here's Sutton. Looking outside for Presley, can't find him. And it was played out. It was Taylor Collins who'd come up from his defender spot to pass that ball to Sutton on the attack for the Lions. Subs coming in. Here is, I think, Jake Brown. Let's see. That is Jake Brown, 29, his first action this season. He'll be playing center back, it appears. Jake, a transfer from Franklin. He is a sophomore. Eligible to play now. He's going to play center back right now for the moment, along with Chance Meyer. There's a header taken out of bounds by Collins. So it's across the back. It's Collins, Brown right now, Meyer, and Joe Trice. Trice on the far right. In the midfield is Trapnell, Harrison Myers, Russell, Josh Russell, and Presley, along with J.R. Osborne. And then up top, it's Grady Sutton. 23:20 on the clock, first half remaining. Ball's going to go out of bounds harmlessly for a goal kick. If you're just joining us, we also have baseball going on at, Lipscomb versus CPA. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. Here's Russell. Is it out? It's out. Okay, can't quite save it in. Let's see if we can get an update here on the score from the baseball game. Lipscomb and CPA playing for the district title. Looks like 1-0 Lipscomb right now. Top of the fourth. Thank you so much to Darren Thomas and Nancy Thomas for those updates. They are at the baseball game. So it's 1-0 Lipscomb, top of the fourth. Right here, no score in the soccer game. 22.5 minutes to play in the first half. CPA really wanted to start the way they did the last game with 3 quick goals in the first 15 minutes at Lipscomb. That's out of bounds for a goal kick. And that had Lipscomb off its game early on. The Mustangs were able to come back and score off a set piece later to make it 3-1, but that was as close as they got. This game is going much better if you're Lipscomb right now. With 18 minutes gone in the first half, no score. Coach Armstrong, Coach Keck over there, Coach Wilkinson, and Coach Gilman leading the troops. Here's Myers trying to steal it. It's Trapnell. Myers, it'll be controlled, though, by Lipscomb momentarily. Saban gets it up. Mason trying to find a through ball to Harris, not there. One away, though, back by Chase Bearden. Bearden plays it up. It'll go too far, out of bounds. Goal kick. A lot of sports news, big news from tennis. The boys tennis team won the region championship. I think it was yesterday, yes. What day is this? Thursday still. So great going there for Coach Jeremy White's boys team. They are the region champions, and they'll move on to the sectional match. They'll host that next week at Wildwood. I think day to be determined, an opponent also. Here's Grady Sutton. Sutton looking for Trapnell. No, for Presley, rather. Sutton call for dangerous play. Okay. Sutton goes, what'd I do there? That was kind of borderline. Nobody around him. And they called that dangerous play. Usually you'd have to have somebody around you if you play the ball high with your foot. It's dangerous play if someone's nearby. You could be maybe injured by it. Here's Myers looking for Russell. What a ball by Myers to Russell across the goal mouth. Armstrong is there. And Presley couldn't quite get to the loose ball. So what a nice little ball off the outside of his foot. That was like a it's kind of a screwball from Myers up to Josh Russell. And Russell then played it toward the keeper. Armstrong bobbled it at first, but was able to recover before anybody could get there for CPA. Here comes subs for Lipscomb. 2 players in. Out goes Vandervoort. 7, in comes 33 Lavashoff. Oh, I'm sorry if that's wrong. And who else came in? I think 19 also came in perhaps there. That would be Boonstra. Here's Lipscomb with the ball down the wing. Cross, dangerous. Hagan comes out, though, and grabs it easily. Hagan's drop kick. Looking for Sutton. Sutton trying to get there. Will he? Using his size and speed, Sutton will head it, but out of bounds, and he'll slip the field. A little bit slippery in spots, so we had some rain, of course, here in Middle Tennessee past couple of weeks. And great job to the grounds crew, Eric Brannon and crew. Eric's done a great job getting the field in excellent condition, but there are a few slick spots just by the nature of springtime in Tennessee. You can't avoid that. A lot of rain the past few weeks. Everything's green and beautiful, but it can make for some slippery turf now and then. 19 minutes now remaining in the first half. Phil Newman alongside Sam Pomerico bringing you the broadcast from the Den. Thank you for joining us this evening. Lions trying to win the district title this year and advance on to region, and you hope then sectional, and you hope then state. That state will be in Murfreesboro in a couple of weeks. Presley throws it in, looking for Sutton. Headed back toward Osborne. Osborne has an Osborne trying to cut through Osborne. Osborne, what a move. Osborne is going to blast a shot. It's off. What a nice save by Dowling Armstrong. Good run through the middle by J.R. Osborne. And Osborne can crank one. I don't think he got all that one, actually. Right-footed shot. Didn't quite have the power that he sometimes displays, but still it was a dangerous shot, and Armstrong had to do all he could to save that one. So good attack by CPA and a good save by Armstrong that time. Foul called against CPA, I do believe. Coach Harrison Myers down there couldn't believe that one. Nice header up by the Lions Collins. Lipscomb, Trice cuts it off. Nice pass to Trapnell. Trapnell looking to get it to Presley, but it's going to be off of, we'll see. Saved in there by Weber, Reed Weber, 22. Played basketball as well, I think. Mason Brandt looking for Saban, but it's won back by Myers. Myers has Osborne. Osborne through the middle. Osborne, will he crank it again? He tries to shoot, I think, out of bounds. So off of Osborne. Didn't quite get all that. Here comes back in the game for CPA, Sean Russell. out will go Trice. So the back line now will be Russell on the right, Meyer and Brown on the inside, and sorry, I'm not seeing on the it's Taylor Collins rather on the left. My bad. Ball way up in the air. Armstrong grabs it. Sutton was coming on strong right there, but couldn't quite get there. Sutton, the junior, forward. Long throw. Osborne heads it up. Out of bounds, though. Fighting there with it against Seth Saban. Now 16:40 remaining in this first half. No score. I said it before. I'll say it again. There hasn't been a lot of flow to this game. There's a handball, not called. Says it hit him in the side. Okay. Lions have had the better of it offensively in the run of play, but Lipscomb has had some dangerous chances as well. He just haven't got a dangerous shot off yet. That's going to be dangerous play called, and CPA's Chance Meyer wins the kick. Here will be Brown taking the free kick. Booms it up toward Sutton. Sutton with a head on. Too far. Armstrong will grab it easily there and throw it over to the right back. That's Newby. Newby looking inside for Saban. Saban, no, has the ball taken away almost by Osborne. Myers fighting for it. Shielded off. Good job by Jake Brown there to shield it. He'll give it to Myers for the throw. Now 15:40 to go in the first. Here's Sutton. Sutton, what's he going to do? Well, that was a through ball attempt. Slipping, though, is the defender. Sutton almost gets it back. Now there'll be nothing called. It's going to be just the ball. People sliding around out there like crazy right now. Osborne tries to control, does. Osborne's going to shoot it. Off of Lipscomb, out of bounds, either a corner or a throw-in. It's going to be a corner kick. There's referee Jess Erickson on the spot. So this is a little bit sloppy right now. Got to be honest with you. It's a little bit slick out there in spots, and the players are struggling to maintain control. Here comes a corner kick. Big, big play right here. It'll be Myers taking the outswinging right-footed kick. Ball is a line drive. It's in the net. It's Osborne. Myers to Osborne. A line drive corner kick, and J.R. Osborne slams it home. Back of the net. Lions lead it 1-0 with 14:50 remaining in the first half.
Goal number 7, J.R. Osborne, assist, Harrison Myers.
And that would be sophomore to, well, no, actually freshman to sophomore. Beautiful play there. Off the corner kick. Lions needed that. They desperately needed to cash in after having plenty of chances but not being able to get one up until that point. We'll see now if the floodgates open, so to speak. Ball played around, headed that time by Trapnell. Ball's in the air, and pushing the back called against Will right there. It'll be Newby taking the free kick. Let's see if he'll go long or maybe play possession short. He'll go long. Toward the 18, he's in the air. Headed out by Jake Brown, nice job there. Osborne fighting for it in the lower midfield area. Hagan comes out easily, catches it. Walker has not been tested tonight with any difficult saves. He's made fairly pedestrian saves. I think saves really just caught the ball. Clock stops. What's happening? Referee going to go talk to somebody. I can't tell what's happening. Running all the way back. What's he doing? Talking to Coach Gilman about something. He told him to go stand somewhere else, I think. I think Coach Gilman may be standing in the wrong spot. I know, but behind the goal, perhaps not allowed. I don't know. Anyway, he had Coach Gilman move. The referee did. little bit odd right there. Okay, back to play here. 13:45 on the clock in the first half. Here's Osborne to Sutton. Sutton looking for Presley cutting through. Presley can't quite win it. Good job by Max there, almost doing the splits. Here's Sutton on the far side. Sutton will cross off the back of a Lipscomb player out of bounds. Here come the Lions. Sutton, here comes the flip throw again. That one, he kind of lost his footing. Didn't go as far as he could, I think, could have. Lipscomb will try to possess the other direction. Here they come. Jake Brown plays it, but goes back to the center. It's Lipscomb's Willie Zell, 24. Now it's Harris controlling for Lipscomb. Plays it through. Nothing real dangerous there. He was looking for Newby on the far right. Not Newby, I apologize. That's actually Boonstra, Luke Boonstra, the freshman. But the ball went really to Walker Hagan. Here's a long cross. Cut off, though, by Lipscomb. Russell. Spin move. Stolen back away, though, to Cho. Cho has it. Cho will crank one. Dangerous chance right there, way outside, but Cho got a lot on that one, and it went to the left side of the goal. Low, kind of a corkscrew type shot, but nothing really too dangerous for Hagan to deal with. 12 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first. More subs coming in. This time, what's Vandervoort back in? Out will go Boonstra, the freshman for Lipscomb. Hagan's kick. Boy, a lot of slipping out there. Both teams are slipping, losing their footing quite a bit. As Hagan did there, almost lost his footing. Nice move by Presley. Presley. Or is that Trapnell? That's Presley still. Presley left up toward Josh Russell, but good defense right there by Newby. Here's Jake Brown. Brown will play it in the direction of Sutton, but not quite. Nice header up by Meyer. And now by Myers. That's confusing. Chance Meyer and Harrison Myers. So 1-0 Lions, 11:20 clock running here in the first. 40-minute halves. The winner is the district champion. At halftime, we'll try to show you an interview clip we did yesterday with Coach Armstrong, or actually 2 days ago, if we can get it to work. Good insights from the coach. Cho. Well, for a moment I said Cho because Walker Hagan was way out of his net. And if Cho hit that one right, it could have been dangerous over the head of Hagan. Instead, it was out of bounds. Lions will have a throw in. Lipscomb will try to pin them down in, but it'll be a throw in to Walker Hagan. Walker will clear it up in the direction of Osborne. Osborne not quite able to head on that one, but it comes back to CPA's Trapnell. Trapnell will go across to Presley. Good job by Max right there to corral that one. Max cutting inside. Max has, who's he have? Myers will crank it. What a shot. It's in the goal. Harrison Myers. What a blast. Oh, my goodness. Presley found Harrison Myers. Myers took one dribble inside and then cranked it into the left corner of the net. No chance for Armstrong. Beautiful goal. Presley with the assist. Myers with the goal. It's 2-0 Lions with 10:24 to go here in the first. Beautiful, beautiful goal right there. I mean, Myers put that one where only it could go in, and Armstrong was defenseless in that situation. Armstrong was not in a bad position, but the ball was struck so well and so on target into the left side of the goal. They're back underway here. We'll see if now Lipscomb's able to keep it together and get some offense going for themselves. Myers going to call for a chip right there. He fouls Willie Zell, 24. It'll be a free kick taken, I think, by either Newby or Vandervoort on the right side here. Looking inside for Bearden. 20's in the middle right there, along with Cho, Harris, Ezel. Here comes a in-swinger. Hagan's right there. He has to jump a little bit, Hagan does, but it's pretty much an easy save. 9:43 to go here in the first half. Sutton can't quite get to that one. It's taken away nicely by Brant Mason, 15 that time, the center back. Here come the Mustangs counterattacking. Vandervoort. Can he control? Does. Out of bounds. Good defense right there. Closing was Taylor Collins. Collins cut him off. Newby. Out of bounds off of Jake Brown. It'll be another Lipscomb throw-in. 9:15 to go in the first. Lions, I wouldn't say comfortably ahead yet, but 2-0 so far. Two beautiful goals. One by Osborne. Here's Sutton. Sutton will try to control it. Can't quite. It's one away there. Good defense played by Lipscomb's Reed Weber. They're going to say out of bounds or a free kick. I can't tell which, but it's going to be Lipscomb. Yes, a free kick for Lipscomb. I didn't see what call that was either. Handball, not sure. $8:37 to go. Clock running here in the first. Referee will have, I think, the official to action. I'm not sure. The referee, if form holds here, the clock will stop with 2 minutes to go, and referee will have it on the field. Not sure. Hagan punches that one away, out of bounds to the right side. That time Hagan couldn't quite catch it. He took the safe route there and punched it out of harm's way. Back in the middle, headed by Meyer, but it's Lipscomb still controlling with Harris trying to get it. It's going to go out of bounds off of whom? I can't tell. They'll say off of CPA. With 8 minutes to go now, 8:05 in the first half. Lions up by 2.
Yeah, I forgot to text you. We're up 2-0 first half.
Baseball, let's see. 6-1. Here's a shot cranked that time by Newby. Way off the right. No danger there. I think CPA may be, let's see, in trouble. Are we ahead? Yes, no, actually CPA is winning. 6-1. How about that? Top of the fifth. Whistle blows for offside right there. Fans didn't like that call. Offside called against CPA.
How about now? Score of interest?
6-1. CPA, yeah.
Scores of interest.
How about that?
CPA Lions baseball team 6.
You're not on. Yeah.
Scores of interest. CPA Lions baseball team 6. Lipscomb 1. 5th inning.
Lions getting a little round of applause right there from the home crowd here. The baseball Lions are up by 5 runs in the 5th. 7 minutes to go flat. First half. Here comes the kick. That was offside. If you don't know soccer too well, offside, you can't be behind the second to last defender when the ball is played toward you. I think the fans here, CPA fans, thought that Sutton was onside when the pass was made. What happened here? We got a stoppage. I didn't see what the stoppage was for. Did you happen to see that, Sam? Referee talking to both sides. Who knows? Maybe there's some grumbling about the call. I'm not sure. Anyway, offside, when the ball is played or is passed, if you are behind the second to last defender and you make a play on the ball, you're offside. In that case, that was the call by the linesman, the AR. They used to call them linesmen. Now they call them assistant referees. And then we had a stoppage. So what's going on? We'll see. I have to confess, the darker it gets here, I've got a huge glare on this window in front of me. So if I don't see what's happening, I apologize. We'll try to get the official story. 7 minutes to go. The clock is stopped. Now it's running again. Okay. 2-0 Lions. Here come the Mustangs trying to counter. It's Willie Zell controlling. He'll be bumped. Harrison Myers gets called, and Harrison does the European thing, puts his hands to his face, almost in a prayer, and to say, "Referee, sir, what'd I do?" Myers will make a two-man wall with Josh Russell right here as Vandervoort will take. What a great name, too. Vandervoort, great name for a Dutch soccer player. It's in toward Hagan, no problem. Oh, Hagan drops it for a moment and picks it up. There have been a lot of those tonight for Walker Hagan where the ball has come in and he's come out aggressively and made the catch. Here's Sutton, Grady Sutton. Sutton, will he get past? Sutton's still trying. Osborne has it. Osborne. Myers. No call by the official. Let him play that time. Here's Presley. Presley will cross, looking for Josh Russell, but it's played out by Lipscomb. Willie Zell Up. Oh, falling down, injured that time. So it's Bearden with the ball. Bearden has it. It was Russell gimping down, but hopefully it's only a cramp there for Sean Russell. It was odd to see that Sean Russell, you thought he might play the ball, then he was down, crumpled down, injured, and Bearden took the ball up for Lipscomb, way up. Out of bounds, though, off of the Mustangs, so CPA has a throw in with 5:40 to go here in the first. Going way, way back to the corner for the throw. Down the line. Trying to win it there is Presley, but he can't. Those guys look alike to me. They're 5 and 6. Their numbers are 5 and 6, Will and Max, and I get them mixed up from this distance. Here's a lacrosse, played up by Myers. Can Russell get there? He's there. What a play. Russell, who's it off of? They're going to say it's off of Josh. Wow, what a hustle play by Josh Russell, who is, by the way, going to, speaking of, Lipscomb. He's going to play there, I think, if my head's on straight about that, the university next season. So Russell will play for Lipscomb. Right now he's playing against Lipscomb, high school level. Did I get that right? I think that's right. 4:38 to go here in the first half. Jake Brown. Brown plays it across to Meyer. Up towards Sutton. It's Trice back in the game, 27. Played back to Hagan. Good job by CPA to control the ball back to the keeper. If you don't watch much soccer, it's the teams that play the best soccer use that goalie as the 11th player. Here comes Osborne. He's got 1-on-0. He's going to crank it. Not quite. Well, good recovery there defensively by Lipscomb's. I think that might have been Belser. Thomas Belser, number 13, if I'm seeing correctly. Good job of cutting Osborne off. Osborne got a shot away, but it wasn't quite his cleanest delivery. So another chance for the Lions, though, and here comes a goal kick. Clock now at 3:45 to go in the first. Osborne comes up, wins the header. Nice play by JR. JR looking for Presley. Presley wins it. Good job by Max to steal that ball away. Now, good job. He wins a throw in. So excellent play right there by Max Presley to steal the ball and then win the throw. Deep in the corner, it will be Grady Sutton with probably another one of those flip throws. We'll see if we can get that one on film here. Crazy hill he has to go against. Line drive. Oh, it was so close. Hit the post maybe. And they say it's a corner kick. It was Max Presley got a foot on that one. And I think it may have hit either the goalie. They say it's a ricochet off of somebody on Lipscomb's team. So it's a corner coming up by Myers. Quickly taken, bending in. Goldie gets a hand on it, does Dowling Armstrong, and for a moment there it looked like CPA had a chance at it. It is Jake Brown. Back to Trapnell. Now Sutton, they're going to say, was offside, and it'll be a free kick for Lipscomb, indirect. Indirect free kick means a player must touch the ball before it goes in the goal. Direct free kick means you can score off it. No one has to touch it before the kick goes in. Here's a long switch to Newby, up to Ezel. Back to Belzer. Belzer plays it up toward Cho. Chested out of bounds by Jake Brown. Lipscomb throw in. Clock at 2:05 remaining in the first. We played 38 minutes so far. Nice chance right there by Lipscomb in the form of Seth Saban, the junior, but header was errant. These days you can tell by watching this game, you got to be good in the air in the game of soccer, high school, any level. Really got to be good with your head right there. Head, chest, thigh, et cetera, not just a game of your feet. Shoulder, back heels, etc. 1:30 to go. Clock running. 2-0 Lions. Long cross in by Newby. One out there by Jake Brown. Brown playing well. He's played in the back tonight, coming in. First game of the season for Jake. He's eligible now from here on out. Reminds me a little bit of a similar thing that happened 2 years ago, year before last for CPA girls when Maddie Andres, I'll get it right, Maddie Andres was eligible about the same. Actually, she was eligible till state. It was a state quarterfinal. She came in and played her first game, and she's been a standout for the girls. State champions, by the way, if you're just tuning in this year. Lions defeated CAK last fall to win the girls' state title. Coach Brandy Gagliano and her squad. Here's a nice switch over to Josh Russell from, was that Trapnell or? Yeah, might have been Presley. Ball one back. It'll come toward Jake Brown. He'll let it go out of bounds and throw it in. 20 seconds to go in the half. Myers has it, flicks it toward Russell, but it's going to be won by Lipscomb and played way down deep. And Hagan catches it with 10 seconds to go. I guess the clock is on the field, actually, because when the referee says stop the clock, the guys in the booth will stop it. Hagan plays it up, but out of bounds as the clock, I think, will expire, and we're going to call halftime. We will. So it is halftime here in the Den. And CPA leads this game 2-0 over Lipscomb Academy. I almost said David Lipscomb. They changed their name to Lipscomb Academy. And once again, the scoring today with 14:50 remaining in the first half. So a long drought in terms of CPA's usual production. With 14:50 remaining in the first half, it was J.R. Osborne with a goal off a corner kick from Harrison Myers. So Osborne, the sophomore, right foot, played it in off a nice line drive corner from Harrison. Then 4 minutes and 20 seconds later, it was Myers' turn to score off a pass from Max Presley. Presley came running through the midfield and found Harrison Myers. Myers took one dribble inside and then cranked it with his right foot into the left side of the net. Beautiful shot. That was the scoring. It's 2-0 at halftime. We'll take a break and be back with you. I'll try to show this clip from Coach Armstrong. We can get that going. By the way, baseball, it's top of the sixth. It's still 6-1. Lions winning right now. Never over till it's over. A couple highlights from that game. Let's get these right. Let's see. Brandon Jean, starting pitcher tonight. He's pitched very well. Let's see. I'm trying to get Andrew Nell had a triple with 2 RBI. Houston Nichols got an RBI. 6-1. 3 up, 3 down in the fifth, rather. So now we're in the sixth, and it is the Lions ahead 6-1. Great. Okay, way to go, baseball and soccer Lions so far winning. We'll see if they keep it going. Halftime, 8 minutes to go. You can see there on the clock in the half. We'll be back with you. I'm going to try to play this video. We'll see if we can see Brett Armstrong talking with us on Tuesday. Let's try this. Not working. All right, so we'll not have the video, Coach Armstrong. You can watch that, though, on Facebook. Go to Christ Presbyterian Academy Facebook. You'll see that video from 2 days ago there. And you can enjoy that if you're on Facebook. If not, it's on Vimeo, too. I can give you the number there, vimeo.com. And do that in 1 second. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with you in about 6 minutes or so for second half action. Okay, second half action about to begin. From the den. If I can get this computer. Where are we going here? There we go. Lions lead 2-0. Second half action. Just starting. 40 more minutes to go, and CPA will be the district champion if they can hold on or perhaps even extend their lead. Over Lipscomb, 2-0. Halftime break brought to you by M&M's right there a minute ago. Lions this time will be traveling east to west. And down the left side, trying to go down the left side. That time was Presley. Couldn't quite do it. Throw in for Lipscomb. Osborne, he's playing really well in the midfield tonight. That time, header went out. Lineup appears to be the starters. Except Jake Brown is in. He didn't start. He's in the game. 29 on the back line, along with Chance Meyer, two center backs. On the far left is Collins. On the right is Joe Trice, 27. That ball was played up that time, though, by Meyer. Lipscomb has it. Momentarily. Won by Trapnell. Stolen from him, though, by Lipscomb's Reed Weber. Weber has it again. Weber is cut off and slide tackled. Good job there by Jake Brown. Talking to Jake's dad at halftime, Jake has played a lot of midfield in his career, but he began playing a lot of defender the past year or so for his club team, and he enjoyed playing in the back. But he can certainly play up top or midfield if he is called upon to do that. Here's Sutton. Trying to win the ball. It'll be out of bounds off of CPA, though. They say off of Sutton. And Vandervoort will throw it in for Lipscomb. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Lions up by 2. Baseball is still 6-1 last I heard in the 6th inning. Lions leading Lipscomb over at Shelby Park in East Nashville. Long way from here. Good D right there coming up. That was the Jake Brown. Yeah, Jake Brown carried the ball way up, and he will maybe track back. No, he'll stay up and play. Nice pass right there. Nice through ball to Osborne from Brown. Osborne stolen away momentarily by Lipscomb anyway. Myers fighting for it. It's won, though. Well, who's going to win that one? Russell toward Osborne. Back to Weber for Lipscomb. Out of bounds, though, off of Lipscomb. Oh, looking for Russell cutting through, but it was coming out. Dowling Armstrong made the save. A ladybug just almost flew in my mouth. Ladybugs like the den up here, like the press box. Here's Cho heading on it, looking for Harris. B.J. Harris will try to win the ball back. And does keep possession momentarily anyway. Harris. But Russell, nice job, Russell shielding. And they'll call a foul against Harris. Not sure, maybe Russell just slipped there, but the foul was called. Good job by Josh Russell to what in soccer is called shielding. You put your body between the ball and the defender and maintain possession and keep the defender off of you. Well done. Long free kick taken by Brown into the middle, up the header to try to head it with Sutton. Couldn't quite get there. Sutton, good height. There's Trapnell looking for Presley on the far left. I think that is Presley, but he couldn't quite find him. 4 minutes gone here in the second half. Lions lead by 2. Game not over by any stretch, but CPA is in control so far. Oh, nice heel right there defensively by Meyer, Chance Meyer, and then he plays it up. Not quite in bounds, though, out of bounds off CPA. Good recovery, though, defensively. They had on-rushing Reed Weber, the junior, was storming toward the goal, and Meyer recovered well. And also Jake Brown was also back that way as well. Here's Cho cutting in the middle. Cho, nice little through pass, but unable to control it that time was Weber. Or rather, Weber. Here's Trice. Trice against Harris. Trice will maintain possession, and he plays it up towards Sutton. Sutton lets it go past him and then tries to chase down. Sutton is extremely fast. Grady Sutton, the junior, he is got some legs and he's got some strides and lengthy stride. Here's Sutton heading on it, looking for Russell. Now again for Russell. Russell, yes, he's there. Can he get there? Russell, not quite. Well, but it's still one. It's still Presley with the ball on the far left for CPA, guarded by Newby. Presley cutting down the line. Newby wins it, though. Nice play by Newby. What's the call? Referee looking at the spot. Out of bounds, it was called. Jose Duribe, the official down in the far right corner on the spot, called that one past the goal line for a goal kick. Lipscomb will take it. 34-45. Standing between CPA and a district title. Mentioned Alyssa Curtis. She's down there. She's a UT Martin standout soccer player. CPA alum from 2 years ago, I think it was. Is that right? Yep, just finishing her sophomore year at UT Martin. Here's a play up. Walker Hagen's way out of his penalty box. Osborne to Sutton. Sutton will try to control it. Grady. One thing you notice about CPA, they do have an attacking mindset. They've got some speed and some size and some intensity, and they want to attack the goal, and they've been doing that. Here's Russell. Osborne going to get a through ball back from him, I believe. Yes, he does. Osborne will look across to Sutton, who's over there, but it's taken away or played out by Lipscomb. Nicely done that time by Belser, Thomas Belser, the sophomore. One of the center backs, I think, for Lipscomb, along with Brant Mason. 33-30 on the clock, ticking downward. Here's the Den. Here's the flip throw. Not a lot of height on that when he came up. That sideline is sloping downward. It's tough to do that throw because the sideline, it's a down slope almost all the way to the sideline there. So it's interesting to watch that by Grady Sutton, but it looks like when he does the flip over the ball and throws it, he's coming in to a squat, and which may be part of the plan. I've seen that throw a lot in my lifetime, but he's not quite getting the height on it that I think he would like, and it's tough on that sideline. It works better on a flatter sideline is my point. Not a sloping one. Played up that time by Sabin. Out of bounds off of CPA. He'll be throwing for Lipscomb in a dangerous spot. 32, almost 30. 32 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Lions 2-0. CPA is capable of scoring more goals, so don't go anywhere. You're likely to see a flurry of goals at some point here. You hope by the team in white. Throw in, dangerous. Cho has it. Can he turn? He will, but again, it's going to go to Russell. Russell plays it up. Nicely done by Josh Russell to clear that one way out of danger. Armstrong comes way out of his net, and he'll try to cross it over to Newby. It's going to go out of bounds, I think. Yep, it'll bounce out of bounds. Not a great play there by Armstrong, unfortunately. Here is Osborne, challenged and is played out of bounds by Brant Mason. Good job, good D right there by Mason to get in front of, get goal side, I guess you will, of Osborne and play it out. It will be a corner kick, though. Lions have scored on a corner kick tonight. Can we do it again? 31 minutes to go here. It is taken by Armstrong. Good job by Dowling. Comes out and snags that corner kick in midair. Here's Harris looking for Cho, but he has to go back. Good pressure by CPA defensively. Here's Cho going to be racing, it turns out, against Walker Hagen. Hagen plays it up out of bounds. Good job by Walker to be way out to the edge of the 18 and defend that one very well. Harris down the line, played out by Trice. Joe has been solid on the right. One player we mentioned earlier, Spencer Hagen, has played really well this spring. Not playing tonight because of an injury. Kind of day-to-day. He'll be back probably, well, he'll definitely be back this season, just not tonight, and I think he's kind of day-to-day right now. Vandervoort throws it in for Lipscomb. And it's one back. Let's see. Out of bounds off of Lipscomb, they say one. Good hustle right there that time by Pedicini. A junior for CPA 22 is in the game. Let me get that right. It's Petticini, not Petticini. Yeah, I knew that, but I knew better than that. It's Petticini, 22 in the game for CPA. 2 more subs coming in. Lions out go Josh Russell and Grady Sutton. Who came back in? Let's see who came in. I didn't see him. Well, we have in the game E.J. Russell, a junior, number 18, up top now playing forward. 18 Russell, one of the Russell brothers. There are 3 Russells on the team. Josh, Sean, and E.J., and that's E.J. playing the ball up toward a teammate. Who is that? That's Alan Hewerman. I know Alan. Alan's a freshman. Hewerman, very fast. Great runner, pure runner, as well as an outstanding soccer player. Lipscomb now bringing a sub in. Out will go Cho. And in comes a number I can't see from this far. What number is that? I'll get it later. Number 11 for Lipscomb. That's Bryce Barnes, a sophomore. 29 minutes almost remaining. Lions ahead, 2-0. Play out of the back. Meyer plays it up toward Osborne. Osborne can't quite corral it. Lipscomb wins it back and tries a counterattack. Saban cuts inside. Saban dangerous. Left-footed. Dangerous shot there by Seth Saban, but Walker Hagen's able to dive. That may be the toughest save of the night so far for Walker. Not a bad shot that time by Saban, the junior. Hewerman in. There you see him, number 30. Petticini. Trapnell across the middle there, along with Osborne and Presley in the midfield. And Trapnell, as mentioned, that him. On the back line, it's Trice, Meyer, Collins, and Jake Brown. Up top, E.J. Russell right now. And, of course, in goal, Hagen. Here's Osborne cutting through. Osborne looking across for Presley. He slipped again. A lot of slipping going on. It's maybe getting wetter as the evening goes on. It's damp, and the pitch is showing it. What a save. Almost, not quite. Hewerman tried to save it. Couldn't quite get there. Good effort there by Allen, the freshman. Several freshmen playing key roles for CPA, including Myers. We know Myers, a key midfielder, along with now Hewerman in the game, playing that right wide mid. Also, Jacob Armstrong is one of the freshmen on the team. And Spencer Hagen as well. Chip Omer, Purdue, some other guys. So a lot of bright future players on the roster for CPA. Here's E.J. Russell. Looking down the line, not quite able to find Hewerman, who was cutting down the line on a bit of a diagonal. 27 minutes, 18 seconds remaining here in second half, presumably the game, if the Lions hold on. Lipscomb. Saban has it, looking for Harris. Cut off there nicely by Meyer. Now Trapnell has it. He'll spin around and control. Trapnell soccer players are known for their ability to control the ball really well in the midfield. His brother Lewis the same way, and several Trapnells come through who've done a great job on the soccer pitch and football pitch. Now 26:40 to go. More fireworks on display? I hope so. Been a while since anybody scored. It was 10:24 to go in the first half, rather, the last goal we had. So that's going on, 25 minutes ago between goals. Subs now for CPA. Who will come in? Back in is Myers and Hooper. Thank you, Ben Hooper. Numbers are small. Hooper is a senior. He's in the game now for CPA. Out went Presley and Osborne with 26 minutes flat remaining in this second half. Here's the ball won nicely by Hewerman. Now Petticini was looking for EJ. Now it's Trapnell. He looks down the line. Can Russell get there? Not quite. So good little play right there by CPA, trying to get something going, a little 1-2-3 pass and then down the line, but not quite able to connect the dots ultimately. 25:30 to go here in the second half. Goal kick taken by Mason. Bounce around in the midfield. Saban has it. Oh, looks like a nice little heel pass that time to his teammate Weber on the right side. Out of bounds off of CPA. 25 flat now. We played 15 of the second half. Lions still lead 2-0. No scoring yet this half. There's Hooper. Here is a foul called against CPA. My goodness, looked like Trapnell there was getting hammered from behind, and foul was called on him. Surprising there, from one standpoint anyway. So this will be a free kick taken about 12 yards outside the 18, so maybe 30 yards or so from goal, maybe 35 yards. That's a left footer coming in. Ball dangerously headed on, but good job by Meyer. Chance Meyer, great hustle there, trying to get to that one and save it in, but he couldn't do it. So it's a corner kick for Lipscomb Vandervoort. Number 7 will take it. This will be an in-swinger, right-footed from the left side of the field. Hagan trying to be shielded there by Harris. Right in front of the goalkeeper is Harris. Here comes the ball. Headed on by, I think, Petticini. Russell fighting for it. Turned by Lipscomb, but then played out by CPA's, I think, Troxel. No, who was that? That was Collins, rather. Played that one out. Here's a cross attempt. Dangerous. Shot attempt is going to be not much trouble, and Hagan will get on around it. Shot was taken that time by Stone Haley. A little bit off to the left. Russell trying to head it. EJ can't do it. Vandervoort, will he save it? Yes, he will. No, he won't. Out of bounds, they say. They being referee on the right sideline, Jose Deribe. Well, really, kind of a stalemate the second half so far. 23-18 to go. We played about 17 minutes. No score this half. Out goes Trapnell. In comes Troxel again, the senior. Archibald Troxel, the valedictorian, by the way, for CPA. He will speak at graduation, along with salutatorian Mary Monroe. Fine student, obviously. Archibald, Archie. Troxel, number 4, out of bounds off of Lipscomb's Weber. Throwing in will be Trice. Trice flicked on by Hewerman to Russell, to Myers, back to Russell. Russell, EJ, trying to make a play, but it's taken back away. Good hustle by Collins right there. He gets hammered in the legs. Good grief. That could be a card. It may be no, referee saying keep it down. Warns him. In soccer, of course, a yellow card is an official caution. That means you've done something, an infraction that's serious. Red card is an ejection. You miss the next game as well, so you don't want a red card if you can help it. Certain things you do are straight red. Certain things are yellow first. 2 yellows equal a red. And here's a head-on by Vandervoort. But here's Hewerman. Back to Brown. Brown centers it. Dangerous ball. It's still loose. And who's got it? Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a corner kick. Is that Trapnell over there? I think it was. Yes, couldn't quite get his leg on it the first time. Or was that Ben Hooper? It might have been Hooper. My bad. It's Hooper, I think, actually. Ben Hooper had a chance at the left-footed shot. Couldn't quite connect on it. Here's a ball to Hooper. There's a shot. Oh, goodness. Just out of reach off the side of the goal by Petticini. And the Lions are knocking on the door. 21-15 remaining in the second half. Lions are due another goal. They appear to be pressing. I would expect to see a goal here next few minutes here if it pays off. So 2 chances there for Ben Hooper in quick succession, and then one for that man right there, Petticini. Now Hewerman has it. Hewerman, the freshman, well done. On a great move down the line goes Hewerman. He's very fast. He gets hammered. That should be a card, perhaps, maybe not. Vandervoort, I think perhaps, I don't know if Deribe will recommend nope, he won't recommend a yellow, but that was a very hard foul. Hewerman's gotten bigger. I haven't seen him play this season yet. He's gotten bigger since middle school. He was quite thinner, I would say, as a middle school athlete. He put some weight on, as all these guys, freshman year guys, tend to put weight on. Here's Myers. Russell goes up for it. Still loose in the box. Brown to Myers. Myers back to Trice. Trice to Troxel down the line. Interesting ball. We're going to say it's a corner kick, I do believe. Let's see. Yes, that played off of Brant Mason. It is a corner. And Myers will take it. He chips it in. It's loose, but no, nothing. Headed out by Lipscomb that time. And it was played out of danger by Thomas Belser, the sophomore. Walker Hagan way out almost to midfield. Plays it up. Hewerman tries to flick it on maybe toward Russell. It couldn't quite. 19:30 to go. Now the action's picked up a little bit here. It's been a little more interesting the past 5 minutes or so. No goals, though, this half yet. Lions on track, though, to win district. And have home games. I think Tuesday would be, if I get this right, I think it's Tuesday and Thursday next week, I think, are the region. The semifinal will be an elimination game. The final would be both teams move on. If you're in the region final, both teams move on to the sectional game. And once again, the difference there is if you win region, you get to host a sectional. If you lose region, you have to go away. Here's fighting for it. Osborne was in a collision right there with Mason. Here's Trice. Trice plays it back to Meyer. Meyer up. Vandervoort heads it. Myers to Russell. Russell can't quite control it there. EJ, I think, had designs on trying to turn his body and control that ball. Couldn't quite do it. Left-footed play out of danger, that time out of bounds also by Brant Mason. And Chance Meyer will throw it in, or actually maybe it'll be Trice throwing it in. 18:15 remaining, second half. Let's see if we get a baseball score here for you in a second. If you're watching this game live, here's Myers. Finds Hooper over there, Ben Hooper. Out of bounds off of Lipscomb's Riley Raff, the freshman who's in the game, playing, I think maybe right mid. Hard to tell from here. Throw in. Myers got the left foot, but nothing on it. No power that time for Harrison. He couldn't quite turn his hips and crank that one. He just kind of flicked at it. So that would be nothing much dangerous right there. 17:40 to go here, second half. 7-1, top of the seventh. Wow. Nell just stole home. How about that for CPA? And they win. Hold on, the game's over. It's 7-1. CPA wins the district 7-1. The Lions baseball team is district champion. If we want to announce perhaps that on the PA here, we'll see. So, and their last run comes on a steal of home. What a great game for Coach Larry Nesbitt's team. Here's Myers. Dangerous. Off to the left side, though, not on frame. Now 17 flat to go here in the second half. CPA needs a goal or two just to get their frustration out. I think they've had chance after chance this second half, and I'd say Lipscomb hasn't had much to. It's been kind of a quiet night back in the back for Walker Hagan this half. Yeah. So CPA is trying to defeat Lipscomb in two different sports, two different places tonight to win two different district titles. 16:30 remaining. Header by Myers goes, though, to Vandervoort. Vandervoort plays it way up in the general direction of Reed Weber, but nobody really there, out of bounds off of Lipscomb. Throw and be taken by Trice. CPA really not much of a hurry right now. 16:15 to go. Trice. Long throw in. Myers gets pushed. Yeah, good call by the official right there. It was a little bit of a push in the back committed by Seth Sabin. Lipscomb had a couple chances early in this game. Lipscomb did, but couldn't quite get a good shot off. And CPA has been good enough. There's another foul committed from behind on Cho. I don't think Cho meant to do that, but he will get carded, will he? Nope, referee's going to say no more. Referee gave him the old crossed arms and you're like a baseball, you're safe sign, but it means the opposite in soccer. It means knock that off. or I will give you a card. Referee has now done that a couple times, though, and without any cards coming out. Maybe he's trying to avoid giving the caution. Sam Pomrico wearing a nice yellow shirt here tonight. Speaking of yellow cards, fashionable Belmont student, Sam. Good to have Sam helping us out. Here's Osborne. Oh, Osborne. That looked like an Osborne extra point attempt, actually, or a field goal attempt. That was J.R. Osborne, as you may know, is the kicker on the football team for CPA. Wholesale subs coming in right now. Bunch of guys. Grady Sutton's back in. Trapnell's back in. Presley's back in. Who else came back in? Josh Russell came back in. Who else? Brown's still playing in the back along with Collins, Meyer. Here comes Sutton. Sutton down the line. Grady Sutton trying to go to the goal. What a cross! Anybody there? No, nobody's there. Here's Osborne. Handball maybe. Not called. Referee says play on. Trice, Meyer. Cho has it now out of bounds off of Cho harmlessly. That was quite a sequence right there. As Grady Sutton drove down all the way to the line, tried to pull it back. He did. Nobody there right around the 6 yard, well, a little bit inside the 6 for CPA. And then the ball trickled out toward Osborne. Osborne cranked it. What it wanted to hit, I think who that would hit? I think it either hit Saban or Mason. And it may have been a handball, could have been called, but the referee said nope, inadvertent, and play on. Now 14 minutes to go in this second half. Lions by 2. Cross, beautiful cross. Oh, my goodness, over the goal. Josh Russell, what a cross by Harrison Myers, left-footed. Wow, lovely soccer right there by Myers to cross, and Josh Russell got not quite over it all the way. That's a soccer term where if you want to get over the ball, that means you can play it downward. He got a little bit under it, and it went over the goal. Osborne, we call for a foul right there. Osborne putting the wood to Saban. Good to see Harrison Myers helping him up. Good sportsmanship right there. Here comes a free kick taken by Newby, but it's cut off, played out of the back by Collins. 13 minutes to go here. Way out of his net is Dowling Armstrong. Plays it up over the stands, maybe. Nope, into the stands. Caught there by a fan. Anybody from Lipscomb is watching? I think that we try to get the link out to the Lipscomb community kind of late, though. So if you're Lipscomb and you're watching, I'm glad to have you on the broadcast. And glad to have Lipscomb fans in the den tonight with us. We have certainly a long, storied, mostly friendly rivalry with Lipscomb, CPA does. And that'll change a bit as we move into different districts next year. There's a lot of stories and memories from the Lipscomb CPA contest over the years. 12:25 in this one remaining. Nice chip in. Header by Josh Russell. Oh! Hits top of the goal. Josh Russell got a good head on that one. It just went over the crossbar and hit the netting on the other side. Wow. Great ball from the back. Was that taken by Taylor Collins, I think? Yeah, Taylor Collins, the senior, with a beautiful cross, or rather, I guess it was a cross, sort of, up from the back. And Russell's header. Russell adjusting his headband now. He got a lot. It was a long header for him, and almost went in. Trapnell back to Jake Brown in his first game for the Lions. Collins out of bounds off of Lipscomb. Yes, 11:40 to go in this one. Once again, CPA defeats Lipscomb in baseball 7-1 to win the district title. And the Lions are on track right here to win this one as well. Played up. Sutton gets a head on it. Can't quite score. Sutton will shoot it now over the goal. My. Grady Sutton with a couple of chances right there. He's talking to the linesman about maybe a foul, he thought. But nothing called. Goal kick taken that time by Lipscomb. Osborne gets a head on it. They're going to call him for pushing a couple hands in the back right there on Saban. Osborne, I think he maybe did. a little bit of a push in the back, not much, but the referee thought it was enough. Problem with that was it was obvious. Osborne's hands were way up high on the shoulders of Saban, and so the referee was looking right at it. And maybe it wasn't as bad as it looked in that case. Here's a chance here for Lipscomb. Dangerous, played out by Trice, though. Right there, Lipscomb, Ezel, and Weber had chances at it. Josh Russell, Grady Sutton has some room. Looking for Russell. What a three ball. Can he score? Can he cross? Can he score? Oh, my goodness. What a chance for CPA, and a good defensive play made by the senior Brant Mason right there to save a goal. And Brant Mason is back there. You can't see him right now, but Mason is trying to pump up his team, exhort them forward. The keeper is hurt down at the far side. Armstrong, I didn't see what happened, but he is injured, and he's getting up, maybe holding his right knee. Because I'm okay. His right leg is the issue. What a chance by the Lions. Great through ball to Russell, and Russell crossed it across, and it just sliding in to save the day for Lipscomb that time was Mason. There's Mason with the ball right there, heading on it. 9:45 to go, maybe too little too late for Lipscomb in terms of they can't score goals yet. Here's Sutton. Sutton down the line gets taken out that time by Stone Haley, and he may get a card. Let's see. Getting a little chippy right now, and Haley will come over, and he'll get the card. Yellow card, caution from the referee. It's a third or fourth foul that could have been called a card against Lipscomb, frankly, and that time they do. Right now, you honestly hope that nobody gets injured in this kind of game with frustration if you're behind 2-0, and the field being a little bit slippery anyway. You don't want to see guys taking chances that are illegal, put it that way. Haley Myers taking the free kick. Trapnell cuts inside. Presley's up there with his facing us almost. Well, now his back's turned. Here's Myers with a nice little cross. Armstrong punches it out toward Presley. Had it for a second. Brown had it for a second. Russell's got it. Russell shoots it out of bounds. Goal kick. So the ball, Russell gets up limping. Josh Russell. Several chances for CPA that time. 9:15 to go in the second half. You hope nobody gets hurt. Good news for CPA, you have a few days to rest up until Tuesday. I think that's right anyway. We'll confirm that in a second. Yep, it'll be Tuesday here at home in the Region Semi. And so the Lions have essentially, 4 days between games, 4 days of rest, which will be helpful. It's tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 8:40 remaining in this one, barring a huge comeback, and there's another extra point taken by Osborne. Football fans will remember Osborne's heroic kick at Good Pasture 2 years ago with no time on the clock as a freshman. To 2 years ago. Actually, that was last school year, I guess. Wow, long time ago, though. 11-12. Year and a half ago. Here is Presley, rather. He'll cross it left-footed. Out of bounds off of Lipscomb's Mason. Well, Lipscomb certainly nothing to be ashamed of. They have played tough tonight. It's been a tough game. They've really held together well. They just can't quite get the ball in the net. Here's Sutton again, that time slipping again. I don't think that's a great situation with that down slope over there. Here's Presley heading on it. Out of bounds. Love the inventiveness and love the idea of that handspring throw-in. But every time I've seen it tonight, Sutton has been unable to really get much height on the ball. But it's fun to watch. Here's Russell. Here is, oh my goodness. A chance for Grady Sutton right there, but he couldn't quite get around on that one, and it went up and over. Sutton pounds the turf after he gets up from that shot. Wanted that one, and you could tell it was one of those, it's just, you're almost, when you're a forward, I was a forward in soccer in college and in high school, and that's when you think, I'm going to score right here, and then you don't, and it just frustrations. Trice plays it up. Myers fighting for it. Russell. Also in the game for Lipscomb right there is Sam Parrish, number 18 rather, senior. Here's a chance for Cho. Can he get there? Trice beats him to it. No, Cho has it though. Will Cho be able to get a cross off? Let's see. Cho trying to control. What's the call here? Corner kick. They're going to say off of Trice. I thought Trice might get a foul called against him right there, but they called a corner, and Cho comes up. Gimpy, I think he injured something earlier in the game, and it's been bothering him. He's played valiantly, if you will. Here comes the corner. Will it be a short one or a long one? Let's see. Right or left? Short one, yep. Short corner taken. Cho now. Back to Newby. Newby will shoot. Way off the right. Newby should have cranked that one on goal. He had a chance. That was the kind of a familiar short corner kick where it's a give and go, and didn't quite work out, but good hustle right there by Parrish. Sam Parrish. Here's Osborne with it. J.R. Osborne makes a move down the line. Yes, gets around, blasts it. Oh my goodness, no, not quite. He was guarded by Stone Haley there, and Osborne way too fast that time for Stone. He goes around him, cranks one, but it goes off to the left side for a goal kick. Osborne, I think as a 8th grader, was it, or a freshman? One of the two. He broke somebody's ribs with a shot. That's how powerful his shot is. 5 minutes to go now. Lions 2-0. I think Coach Armstrong has to be reasonably pleased right now, but not comfortable. Here he is, onside. Yes, he is. Will he get there? Not quite out of bounds that time. Good hustle by Reed Weber. Weber couldn't track it down, though. Weber is a junior. Be back next year along with Saban and Newby and Belser and other guys for Lipscomb. Vandervoort's a junior also. Harris is a freshman. Armstrong is a senior. So they will no doubt compete. They upset Hume Fogg, I think a mild upset in the semifinals the other night. So Hume Fogg is done, and they beat CPA last week. So Hume Fogg was a force, but they unfortunately bowed out. Unfortunately for them, Hume Fogg bowed out in the semis. So this game coming up Tuesday at CPA will be an elimination game. The game Tuesday, the region semifinal. Don't miss out on that one. If the Lions lose, they're done. And you win, you're guaranteed 2 more games after that if you win. Trapnell. Inside, looking for Sutton, not there. Trice will throw it in quickly, I do believe. What's the call? Sub. They're going to let Lipscomb. Okay, let's say it's Lipscomb's throw. Okay. 3:40 to go in this game. Barring a monumental collapse, CPA will become district champions. Remember that run they made in 2010, I think it was. All the way to the state semis. Boyd Buchanan knocked the Lions out in penalty kick shootout. Long game over at Siegel Park. Here's Brown looking for Presley, out of bounds, though. Good idea, though, by Jake Brown, trying to find Max Presley on the far sideline. That's one of those examples of this being a narrow field. If the field's a little bit wider, it's a great ball. And in this case, not so much. Here come the Mustangs. Through ball. Offside, though, is Cho. That's a good call. He was offside, no question about it. He was past the second to last defender when the pass was made in his direction. Lions will take it. Sub coming in a moment. Maybe. Nope. 2:30 to go. CPA that close to a district title. Foul committed that time. I don't think on purpose, but it was Sam Parrish. Myers for Russell. Oh, good D that time. Back in, though, by Presley. Oh, Osborne can't quite connect, and he put his face in his hands. He knew it. He had a chance point blank at goal. A nice crossed back in by Presley that time after Myers had played his ball in, and Russell couldn't quite get it. 1:50 to go here. Goal kick up. Trapnell, Myers, who's there? Out of bounds, let's say off of CPA. Ezel, long pass. Rather, it was Weber. Long pass, Weber. Now Trapnell has a good pass from Myers. Looking for Osborne, cut off that time by Stone. As in Stone Haley. Here is Weber. No problem for Walker Hagan. Hagan has touched the ball about 3 times so far second half. It's been boring back there for him, which is kind of not a bad thing. You want that to be, the goalie to be bored every now and then. It means you're doing well. Osborne, that to me, from up here, was a really nice play. And Osborne's going to get a yellow card and have to go off for kicking the ball away. I think that was what the yellow card was for it. If I'm JR, that was not much of a foul. He did a good job, I thought, of shielding around of getting his hip around it and shielding, but the referee thought otherwise. And then JR then, I think, played the ball away from Lipscomb. Essentially kind of a delay of game call there, if you will. And he gets a yellow and comes out. He'll be done. 1:04 to go. But good game for JR. He's played really well tonight. Had the 1 goal and off the corner kick from Myers in the first half. And he just played well in the midfield. Had a couple of shots that were close. Played up that time. Headed on by Weber. Oh, dangerous ball toward Show, but out comes Hagan and grabs it. That drop kick again, successful. This time all the way to Presley. Good ball by Walker Hagan there. Presley cuts inside. Presley has it. One, too many dribbles. One a little bit too far in front of him that time, and it's one back. Here's Weber. Weber, good gracious. He fouls Trapnell. No call. What a ball by Trapnell for Myers. Can he get there? Let's see. Well, played out of bounds by Parrish. Usually in the International League, you'll see that when defender will just kind of run that ball out of bounds and shield off it for a goal kick. That time Parrish played it out, though. 20 seconds to go. One more goal, perhaps. We'll see. Here comes the throw in. Taken. Trice has a chance. 10 seconds to go. Played up. Nothing. Walker will get it with 7 seconds to go. Over his head. He placed it into the trees over there. Hits the top of the fence and bounces over as time runs out. And it will be CPA victorious, district champions 2013. As I jinx, echo Spencer, or rather Kevin Hagan right there. See Steve Wilson down below us. Coach Steve Wilson, 17 years at CPA, is going to a different place next year. He's opted to say it's time to take a different direction in the next chapter of his career and ministry. So we'll certainly miss Coach Steve Wilson, golf coach, longtime golf coach and Bible teacher at the Academy. So if you see Steve Wilson, certainly wish him well, Godspeed. And speaking of that, we also, the email went out today announcing Kevin Maggard, who's joining CPA to become the boys golf coach and middle school girls basketball coach. Kevin is coming to us from Lipscomb Academy. Great guy. Back up. Davidson Academy. Davidson is where Kevin's coming from. And he'll be at CPA beginning in about a week or two. So good to have him here. Derek Pinnico is going down there with trying to get the district. He's carrying a table full of awards right now. I see Derek right there struggling to get that table out there. Way to go. Derek Pinnico, another Belmont guy. Belmont just got his master's from Belmont. If you know anybody looking for an athletic director, athletic type position in a college or high school, let us know. Derek Pinnico is an outstanding talent, and he's been a huge help at CPA. Now, to the matter at hand, congratulations. CPA wins district. Coach Brett Armstrong and his squad 2-0. That's the final over Lipscomb. And we will recap the scoring. Well, it was all in the first half. Lions scored with 14:50 to go, so that would be, 26 minutes almost, 25 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. A corner kick from to our left, the far corner away from us, Myers hit a line drive, and J.R. Osborne played it with his foot into the net. And then with 10:24 to go, so 4 minutes later or so, it was Myers taking a pass from Max Presley and cutting inside and blasting a shot into the corner of the net. Beautiful crank shot by Harrison that time, the freshman. Here comes CPA to thank their fans and slide in over there to thank the student section for coming. Good amount of students here cheering on the Lions. Good to see that. They got a lot going on at CPA. Of course, final exams are coming up in about 10 days or so. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast tomorrow, it's a big day at the Academy for the elementary school, Grandparents' Day. And there's Wilson Benton down there. Pastor Benton, good to see him in the house. Say hello. He waved up here at us. Pastor Benton, Christ Presbyterian, of course, recently was the interim pastor for a number of years. And Scott Sauls is the senior pastor these days. Always good to see Pastor Wilson Benton as well in the house. And Pam, lovely family. The Bentons. So the Lions win, and we'll see about district honors in a second. Hang with us. I think we're going to have announcement of all-district team, and, of course, the presentation of the trophies for those who have, for the winning team. CPA Lions. This year, of course, CPA won state in girls soccer in the fall, and the boys were just that close to going to state, to the final game. The boys football team lost to Milan in that semifinal game, a close game here in the Den. So great season for Coach Ingle Martin's squad. And then Coach Drew Maddox and Coach Becky Legate's teams, respectively, repeated as state champions in basketball. So it's been a successful season athletically from the standpoint of championships. And then there's still more to come with track and field and full swing. Tennis, the boys are region champions, heading to try to go back to state. And they were the state semifinalists last year. And Lucas Spickard, individual state champion, trying to repeat in that respect as well. And obviously CPA, I keep talking about championships, but CPA sports is about much, much more than what happens on the field or the court. It's what happens behind the scenes. It's what happens, on the field in terms of character and sportsmanship and honoring the Lord. That stuff is way more important than wins and losses. In the big scheme of things, it's about growth and development, teamwork, camaraderie, sportsmanship, how you treat your teammates and your opponents, and you win with grace and you lose with grace, win with humility and lose with grace, and all those kind of things that are the intangibles you don't always see. It's easy to measure a scoreboard and measure stats and that kind of stuff, but it's equally important to look at what happens in the way sports, individual and team sports, can be fuel for character growth and spiritual depth, and trusting God, win, lose, draw. Whether you play a lot or don't play a lot, it's what can you learn from the experience. So, and speaking of that, here comes the only AD in the history of CPA. Coach Mike Elson, I think, is going to help present these awards, and Coach Elson certainly is the embodiment of what I'm talking about, the character and seeking to put the Lord first. And remember the C in CPA on that jersey. Doesn't always happen. It's not a perfect place, certainly by any stretch, but it's there's definitely a seeking to honor God, keep Him first. And here's Coach Elson announcing the all-district team. Nashville Christian's Williams, Gregory Williams. I'm not sure if they're all here or not. Let's see. Don't see him yet.
Also from Nashville Christian, Jacob Brutz.
Jacob Brutz from Nashville Christian named all-district as well. Let's see if I can. I think they're coming. Here comes one of those guys, maybe both. Yep. Here comes two of those guys making their way to the middle of the field.
From Pearl Cone High School, Pablo Echeverra.
Echeverra from Pearl Cone is also all-district. Congratulations to him.
Cliff Sellich.
And another player whose name I didn't quite catch the last name right there, I think also from Pearl Cone. Here come the Nashville Christian, Central Christian players.
From East Nashville, Diego
Liners.
and Salah Ibrahim.
And Igohim for East Nashville. These days when you have soccer, you announce soccer, there's going to be some names that are challenging to pronounce. A lot of guys from across the world. Lupe. Juan Primera. And a name I didn't catch. The speaker's not quite coming through, but I don't have that list in front of me. Sorry about that. All district team. No question, CPA will have some guys on it. Edwards from MLK.
Nolan
Gross, also MLK.
And Hugh
Summers, MLK. So 3 MLK players. Oh, I haven't heard Hume Fogg yet, I don't think. Let's see if we hear Hume Fogg. Maybe not. Maybe I missed him. Here's Good Pasture.
Bryson
Rain. Bryson.
Also from Good Pasture, Luke
Ryan. Good Pasture. Congratulations to him. I know that guy right there. Maybe.
From Good Pasture,
Mitchell Peak.
And also from Good Pasture, Nick
Adamopoulos from Good Pasture. That name's familiar. He's a kicker, I think, there, too. There's Coach Brett Armstrong going around to congratulate the guys. Here's Lipscomb's players on all district. Stone Haley. Here comes Haley, all district. Reed Weber from Lipscomb, number 22.
From Lipscomb Academy,
Chris Cho, that's a natural choice. He's their offensive or their scoring threat up top. Armstrong makes all district. The keeper, how about that? From Lipscomb. Okay. Hume Fogg, Carson East. Let's see if he's here. There he comes.
From Hume Fogg, Janos Nanjapano.
Nanjapano, maybe? From Hume Fogg, academic. I'm guessing they may be brothers. Narjapani. If his family's watching, I apologize. Hilly from Hume Fogg.
And also from Hume Fogg, Jacob
Ustovich from Hume Fogg. They got upset by Lipscomb. We said that a minute ago. And good team, Hume Fogg. Osborne for CPA makes all district. Here go the CPA guys. Walker Hagan, the keeper, is all district.
Also from CPA,
Grady Sutton, the forward, number 17, a well-deserved placement on the all-district team. Taylor Collins in the back, all-district for CPA. Solid defense. Josh Russell. Dual threat, offense and defense.
And rounding out our regular season all-district team from CPA,
Sean Russell also makes all-district. Maybe a little surprised not to hear Harrison Meyer's name called. He's played well as well also. Certainly can't argue with the guys they picked, though, for CPA. Outstanding crop of leaders on defense, midfield, and offense for the Lions. And there'll be a picture taken of all these guys. A couple more awards to get out, so if you're watching at home, hang with us for a minute, if you will. It's only 9 o'clock at night. It's early, 9 p.m. Some of us are just getting ready to go out dancing 20 years ago. Jay Wilkinson getting the group shot there. Hello, ladies. How we doing? Good game, huh? Yeah. Some visitors up in the booth here, cheering on the Lions. Whoop. Had to fall off my chair here. Tell us your names. Go ahead. Yeah.
Emmy Lane. Georgia.
Good to see you, girls. CPA students, right? Excellent. CPA elementary school students up in the booth. Thanks, girls. All tournament now? All tournament now. Nashville Christian.
From Pearl Cone, Pablo
Echeverra from Pearl Cone. So we have the all-district team, then you have the all-tournament team.
From East Nashville,
Lots of hardware.
Diego Linans.
Medals. There's a picture of CPA's all-district guys right there. Jay Wilkinson on the case again.
Stratford High School, Mario Gomez.
Gomez from Stratford. What grade are you in, remind me? Second? You're a second grader.
From Martin Luther
Second grade also? No.
Michael
Third grader. Okay. Got your Coke right there. You're never gonna go to bed if you drink all that Coke.
And I have a program tomorrow, so.
Grandparents' Day, right? We told people at home about that. Grandparents' Day is a big day, right? Are you guys gonna sing tomorrow?
Yes.
Are you singing also?
No.
Are you gonna do the Bible verses though?
Yeah.
So we have, is that third grade or second grade, those Bible verses? Or,
I'm pretty sure it's third.
okay. Are you going to sing?
Yes.
Young Miss Myers, right? Okay, good to see you guys. Grandparents' Day is exciting. And we'll see those young ladies and all their fellow students in K through 5 tomorrow for Grandparents' Day. Now it's announcing all tournament rather. They're out there giggling.
And also from Hume Fogg Academic, Kyle Neck. From Lipscomb Academy, B.J. Harris.
B.J. Harris from Lipscomb played well on as a kind of I think attacking left midfielder, if my memory serves.
From Lipscomb Academy, Thomas Belser.
Belser. Oh, there's Harris limping out there. I hope he's okay.
From Lipscomb Academy, Seth Sabin.
Sabin, he played really well. Good to see him get an honor right there. Seth Sabin for Lipscomb.
And also from Lipscomb Academy, Brady Bates.
And Brady, where's Brady? Brady Bates. Good job, 25. I may have actually, I hope I didn't call him somebody else tonight. Chance Meyer for CPA. Good defense played by Chance in the back. Osborne, also all tournament. I'm looking to see the schedules. Well, White House playing Merrill Hyde. I think it will be probably Merrill Hyde coming to CPA if I had to guess. Osborne Hagan. There's Harrison's name. Good to see Harrison called. All tournament. And then Grady Sutton is all tournament as well. So it'll be CPA hosting the loser of the White House Merrill Hyde MVP. Let's hear it. Tournament MVP.
From Lipscomb Academy, Brant Mason.
Mason is MVP. How about that? Good job. He played really well on defense. Outstanding defense. So congratulations to Lipscomb's Brant Mason for being named the MVP of this 2013 tournament. Here comes to collect the hardware.
And this year's offensive
Oh, that's on defense. Let me get that right. Defensive MVP was Mason. Offensive MVP is Josh Russell. So kudos to both those young men for winning MVP honors, offense and defense. Now we'll have a picture of the all-tournament team in district. So good job. So there you see, it looks like 5 Lipscomb players, 5 CPA players among the honorees. So CPA will play Tuesday night against Merrill Hyde here. I believe that's correct. Don't hold me to it yet, but the loser of that game tonight at White House. And then, so on paper, it's possible you'll see a White House CPA matchup if both teams were to win at CPA next Thursday night. Look for an email with the details on that. That'll be a huge game, the region championship game. It would be a rematch of sorts between these schools, as last fall CPA girls defeated White House up there for the region title. Now Lipscomb will receive the team award for second place in the district. They earn the right to go and play, probably going to be at White House if I had to guess.
Our 2013 District 9 AA champions, the Lions.
And then CPA gets the championship trophy. Sectional game now, sectional, right?
Sectional play. If you win that, you go to the state.
You wouldn't play White House in sectional?
Until you wouldn't play White House until because once you get to the state, you have to draw games.
Okay, a little confusion here on my part. Sorry about that. We may not see White House until state. Either way, the Lions play Tuesday in the region semifinals, and then they would play Thursday. If they win Tuesday, they'll play Thursday in the region final. And then you have a sectional game and go to state from there. Okay. All that to say, stay tuned. Look for your email. Look on the website, cpalions.org/athletics, for updated schedules of games and times and all that stuff. We'll sign off the air here. 2-0 Lions win. District championship for 2013. For Sam Pomerico, this is Phil Newman saying thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you soon back at the Academy. Good night.